once a week, And hi, everybody on Instagram, and hi, everybody on Haps, or seeing this from Facebook, or seeing this from my self-love community. So shout out to everybody. If you're wondering what Haps is, it is an app where you can go live on platforms at the same time. So that is just really cool. So I am committing to still using this app, checking it out. It is, made for broadcasters. Hi, Steve-O, over on Instagram. So for anyone who does not know who I am, my name is Quinn. I go by Quinn for the win on social media. I am very passionate of what I do because it is my lifestyle. It is something that saved me from further heartbreak. And it is the self-love world, the self-love lifestyle, the self-love practice. That's why I am a self-love coach. So yes, I'm seeing a lot of people jumping on Instagram. So hi. So I want to title this talk to lead the conversation with you is, what are your wins of the day? Really simple question. It could be from anything from a small win to a big win. And I wrote a little bit down here on my notebook of what my wins are. So I'm going to share it with you. So hi, Sierra, Laura, Jenna, I Love Wellbeing, Dusty Jones, Allison, Allie, Steve-O. So hi. Thank you for joining. So what would be your wins of the day? Think about it. Or of the week, or from the weekend. What would you say was your win? What would you say your win has been? So I'll go ahead and share my first one that stands out because I don't do this as often as I should, or need to, I should say. Hey, Christine. Hi from Dallas over on Haps. Hi. So my first win is that I worked out. Last time I worked out was maybe a couple days ago. It's like a wave. Once I get on it, I'm really consistent. And then it's just, you know what? We're all doing the best that we can. So my big win today is that I worked out. I got on my indoor bike. I used to go spin to the spin studio pre-COVID, like 6 days out of the week. So since COVID hit, my activeness went shroom. So I'm very grateful for the workout. Did 45 minutes on the bike to an online class, and it released so much of the stress that I was feeling before. I was feeling bad from not being able to leave work on time, so that I can get everything done. Because right when I'm off from work, I need to maximize my time, gain my self-love, have it with the family, clean up, blah, 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 all of that. So I would love to hear from you. What would you consider a win for yourself today or a couple days ago? We can definitely think about what went wrong. We can think about what we didn't get to do. So I'm here to kind of enforce some positive thinking, some positive thoughts to yourself versus what you didn't do. Let's focus on wins. It could be a personal win. It could be something at work or something with your business. That's a win. It could be anything. So let's hear it. Let's create some positive energy. I'm giving myself to be here for a couple minutes, like maybe 10 minutes. This is just a little check-in. Hi, Taylor. I'm here talking about wins. Let's all share wins. So let's see. My second win is doing some voice recording. Some of you may be listening and you're like, what do you mean voice recording? Like, are you talking about for a podcast? Or are you, what are you talking about? I am talking about recording myself while I'm driving. And it's my own personal diary to myself, literally, so I'm talking to myself basically, except there's something that's recording. So I feel like, okay, at least I'm speaking to something. And the reason why this is a win is because this helps me create space in between when I'm driving. Would you say there's always something on our minds? There's always something that's bothering us. There's always something that's irritating us. it's life, right? There's a lot of things around us that will test our patience. So do we hold it in, or do we choose to let it, express it? So voice recording has been something that has been my jam, especially if you're someone, let's just say you just have a lot of commitments for the day and none of them include self-love. So voice recording while you're driving is absolutely a way to get something in before you blow up on somebody. Okay, let's be real. Before you project your shit onto somebody else, and now there's friction, even more friction in your day. So that's my second win. Taylor, let's hear a win from you. Anyone who's watching, even if you're watching on the replay, Heavenly Drew, I don't know if you're still on, or anyone that's watching. Let's hear something. Let's hear something. I would love to hear. Give me something positive. Give me something good. Give me a win that you experienced today. Would love to hear it. The third win that I wrote down in my journal is that I made my dog food. I made Duke food. And the reason why that is a win is because, one, it makes me feel responsible. Two, it makes me feel like I'm being a good mom, because I wasn't a good mom to him years ago. Years ago, yes, I know, shame on me. What can I say? I'm freaking human AF, okay? So, yeah, I made Duke food. And I make his food because he is on a kidney diet. He is a senior dog. And hi, Los from Los Angeles. Biggie Smalls, what's up? How did you find this? Okay, yes, we have someone sharing a win over on Instagram. Yay, Taylor, thank you for starting and chiming in on the good vibes. She says, finally taking my car in for service, right? I'm hearing a sense of kind of like what I was saying. You feel like a responsible adult and you're doing something now rather than being sorry later for not taking your car in for service. So cheers for adulting. Thank you for sharing. So yeah, I made my dog food, so I feel proud of that. There's rice in there, there's carrots in there, there's spinach in there, there's chicken in there, there's yam in there, there's pumpkin in there. So I've done this for a long time now, and it's kind of cool because I know what I'm feeding him, and it's all healthy food, even for humans, right? Needed to be done, made some time for it. Yes, Taylor. Cheers to that. So Biggie Smalls or anyone else that's watching this on Facebook or on Haps, let's hear at least one win, right? Let's celebrate your win. Come on, life is too hard. Life is too hard. Let's really grab onto your wins and celebrate it and share it and express it. All right. The fourth win that I wrote down is I sent someone by the name of Marie an email. And the reason why this is a win is because I'm deciding to work with a graphic designer to kind of rebrand and kind of have just some of the things, the templates, just things that I use to write my own quotes on social media, like originally like mine. Like I would love to have things starting to be customized, made for me, so that it just feels original, it feels authentic, and it's just upgrading. So this is kind of like on like the businessy end and on the creative end of this win. And she required % for initial payment, and I was going to put it off, wait for my next paycheck, but I was like, you know what? I have the money. I have the money. I've just been very so mindful of how I spend it, how I invest. So, but I'm just happy that I took some time to think about it. Am I ready to make that initial payment? I was like, you know what? Yes, I can do it. So I sent her that email. Hi, Amber. Hi, Rata. Hi, Paulette. I got a different mixture of people on Instagram joining me right now. I am sharing wins to ask you to share for your wins, because oftentimes we talk about what we don't do or what we haven't done. So let's raise the energy a little bit. So on Haps, on another app that I'm on, which connects to Facebook and my YouTube and Periscope all at the same time. There's some peeps over here. Hi, Randy from Cebu City. Did I say that right? Randy says hi. Okay, let me see. Did anyone share a win yet over on Haps? Come on. Biggie Small says, stream looks good. You are trending. Audio's loud and clear. Happy dog. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, this community over here on Haps is like, I forgot to ask, how is my sound? How am I looking as far as like clarity, So thank you for letting me know. Hi, Heavenly. Oh, yay, you're still here. Heavenly Dew. Added dynamic person, my creative win. Woo woo. Hey, Ambassador. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thanks for saying hi to each other. Zainab. Hi. Daniel. Hi. Amber. Hi. So I shared, let's see, 4 wins with y'all. What is a win that you accomplished today? It could be a small win, a personal win, or it could be a big win. I don't know. I would love to hear some wins. I would love to hear some positivity because we could all use some damn positivity because life is freaking rough. Life is challenging. Life is testing. And yeah, I don't know what kind of a week you've had. Hey, Zainab. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. By the way, for people who's known me for a while, just FYI, actually, yeah, I see some Self-Love Exodus people here, which is a community or people who are participants who's participated in this workshop. But just FYI, we have 2 tickets left. So if you know about it, now you know. Link is on my website. Tomorrow's the workshop. Okay, I thank you, Taylor. She's sharing a second win for herself today. She says, applying for jobs. Girl, yes, because I remember last time I talked to you, the other one was just not working. So cheers to you. Don't settle. Just like in dating, don't settle. Don't settle. There's other jobs out there. There's other people out there. There's other opportunities out there. Oh, Zainab on Instagram shares her win is a long walk with a good friend. Ooh, that's a win. It makes it extra something when you have a friend joining you on an activity that's a good release. Hi, Olivia. We're here talking about wins because let's really celebrate our wins, not the opposite. It's not a good day for my mental health. Oh, girl. What is affecting my mental health? Is that why applying for jobs is a win? Okay, let's go over to House and see if anyone said anything. Hi, Danny from Groningen. Where is that from? I'm doing the best that I can to pronounce that. Thank you for confirming, Randy, that my video and audio and everything is good. Randy from HAP says, found a new chair I was looking for and managed to drive through terrible traffic with no anger. That is a win. Why do you believe there was no anger? Especially when you're in terrible traffic. Why do you believe that there was no anger, Randy? Like, what was it? The win that was so good you were grateful that you didn't have the room, you didn't have time to be angry, you were just grateful? What was it, Randy? I'm curious, that had you drive home with the chair that you've been looking for without being angry in terrible traffic? That definitely tests our patience. Good night, just sharing. Hi, Heavenly. Hi, good night, good night. Thanks for saying good night. I'm doing my best to read every single comment. I don't want to miss anybody. Piggy Mouse, living in the moment. Great. A lifelong practice, a daily lifelong practice. Randy says, I am in the Philippines and we have learned traffic is always bad. Right? Right? And that makes me think of like, well, how can we have a different perspective about traffic? Oh, how can we have a different perspective on traffic? So we're not always, because that's the common thinking, right? Like, oh, complaining, oh my God, hurry up. How can we adjust our perspectives with that? Taylor says, yes, definitely why I'm applying for jobs. I want something that helps me grow, not something that brings me down. Can we get, I almost want to say an amen. Can we get a woo-woo? Who feels that right there? 1,000%. And this goes into healthy boundaries, when to recognize and when is your time to go. When to recognize that a deal breaker has crossed over or something has entered to your space that is like really not allowed. And I love what you said, Taylor, about like something that helps you grow that versus bring you down. So is something bringing you down or causing you to feel down, right? Perhaps that's not the best, healthiest environment or relationship that is supporting us in our growth. Oh, Olivia, thank you for saying good night. Rest well. Hugs. Would love to hear a win from you before you go. Taylor says traffic is a great opportunity to enjoy music, podcasts, and to think things through. Boom, Taylor coming in with so many positive perspectives. Cheers to you. Carmel Cath 34 from Instagram just joined. Welcome. I'm on 2 platforms right now. Actually, I'm on a lot of platforms, but I'm on this app called Haps. So shout out to Haps. It allows you to live stream one time, but it's streaming on multiple platforms at one time. Let's see. Randy says 8 million people on a small island and no freeways. Oh, you're talking about the Philippines, right? Is that, yeah. So are you describing, yeah, like 8 million people on a small island and no freeways? Oh, yeah, you can imagine the amount of traffic if there's no freeways. Hasnian, you might need a bike to move fast. Yes, right? You need, yeah, right? And that is actually a good point there. Get a bike so you can weave through it. Quinn, you're a beast with all of your live videos. Keep it up. Thank you, Taylor. I am doing the best that I can. I'm fighting to at least go live once a freaking week. For more of me, for anyone who's interested in staying in touch, I do have a self-love Facebook community that is private. Just look up self-love community on Facebook and you'll find it. There might be multiple ones, or just message me. You can email me at quinn.moto@gmail.com, or you can find me on Instagram and click the link in my bio and it will lead you to the self-love community. My Instagram is the same one that you see on Haps. And for those of you on Instagram, you already know, Quinn for the win. Quinn for the win. Quinn spelled in a Vietnamese way with a Y instead of an I and then an H at the end. That is silent, an H at the end. Lena just joined. Hi, good evening, good evening. So I only have a couple minutes left. I do want to stay on longer, but I'm trying this thing where I'm being efficient throughout my day as much as possible. So you know what? That's another win. I have stayed off of social media since I've gotten home. That was something that I needed to address to myself on my audio recording because I know that distracts me from being focused when I get home so that I could make it on this live. I was thinking about going live this whole entire day. I was like, I need to go live. Hello from Seattle. Hi, Peter. Good seeing you again. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see everyone here. All right, let's hear some wins. Lena, anyone who's new to the broadcast, just FYI, we are sharing some wins. We are sharing the good vibes with one another because life is so damn challenging and we tend to focus on that, which could be good or bad because if we focus on it, but that's all we're thinking about, there's not a release, you know, there's not a progress. What am I trying to say? Process is not being processed. So if it's being processed, if you're thinking about it to process it, to bring it into your self-love practice, that's a whole different thing. But if we are repeating in our heads with no process, no type of releasing tool or healthy outlet, then yeah, we're not going to feel like we're winning. All right, Lena says, win, finances rolling in from Haps. What? Okay. We always get happy with money, which is fine, right? And that's a win. So if anyone who's watching and you've heard me squeeze in some words of self-love, and I say that I'm a self-love coach, if you ever feel like there's something missing in your life, if you ever feel like you are winning, but then there's something else that you feel like, you just feel it. You don't feel as fulfilled, even though you have so many wins, or if you feel lonely, or if you feel bored, you can always look at these 5 fingers. Some of you are in the self-love course, so you know what I'm talking about. You've heard me talk enough about self-love, but I'm holding up these 5 fingers because they represent 5 areas of your self-love, 5 areas of self. I will start with the first one is emotional. There's mental, physical, spiritual, and financial. So if you think about those areas in your life, there's probably a win in there. There's probably a win in there, or there's probably an area where you haven't given it that much attention yet, and you will. Let's see. Biggie Small says test comment. That's new. I never seen that before in Haps. What does that mean? What does the test comment mean? I'm just going to read it because I see the word love yourself in there. Taylor says that watching this is a win for me. It's definitely bringing my spirits up tonight. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is exactly the purpose of being here. We can really raise up the vibes together as a community. Okay, I'm going to read something on Haps that Biggie Smalls left. He put, before I became strong, I knew what it was like to be weak. How difficult it is to love yourself, to find the wholeness that you seek. Yes. I really appreciate you sharing that with us tonight. I just want to read the first one because I really felt that. Before I became strong, I knew what it was like to be weak. Right? What's coming up for my mind reading that is when we feel weak and we feel fragile, and we feel helpless. There's an opposite end of what that feels like as well, right? Yeah, that was like poetry. Right? Dang, drop some poetry. Taylor said that was like poetry. That's something that we can all relate to. So then we get curious, or I hope that you get curious of, I wonder what it's going to take for me to feel strong. I'm curious what it would feel like if I felt stronger every single day. This always makes me think of my last breakup. For anyone who doesn't know me yet or as much, I will always mention the catalyst moment in my life was my last breakup. That broke me, tear me up to pieces. It was my second long-term relationship. I am a recovering codependent and a recovering people pleaser. So let me tell you, I know what it's like feeling weak as F. Who can relate? Who can relate to that? Hi, Superfro. What up from Instagram? Thank you for joining. We're sharing wins tonight. And someone just dropped some poetry. So, we all know what it's like to feel weak. And I will tell you what helped me build my strength emotionally, mentally, and spiritually was going to a release. Picking some sort of release that I can incorporate in my day every single day. And that was having a gratitude journal. Gratitude journal, which is kind of connected to why I'm here, because it allowed me to focus on what I actually had for me and good things that did happen throughout my day that I usually don't give attention to. And that led me to build confidence. That led me to raising and growing my hope that I can do this. And once I saw that I was able to do it every single night, my confidence grew. And just like this light was shining from inside and I can just feel it. And that's when I found live streaming. I started to share on live streaming what I was grateful for. And very similar to what you're experiencing now, I had encouraged everybody that was joining to share what they were grateful for. Tonight I'm asking for wins. It's very in alignment of that. And that's something that worked really well for a community to feel stronger together and to really experience, wow, I had a really rough day today, but because of this environment, my vibes feel higher now because it's all concentrated on what we're grateful for, what our wins are, what is something good that did happen, that is here for me and that I experienced today. Hello. Oh, Superfro joined on Haps. I jumped on over there. Hello. This time on Haps. Glad you think your things got better, stronger for you, right? And then hello from Kuala Lumpur. Hello from, yes, thank you for saying hi, Hasnian. I deeply apologize. I'm doing my best to pronounce your name and where you're from. All right, everybody. I need to get off. I am working on being able to get on here earlier so I can stay on longer, to the point where maybe it's a good 30 minutes with one another or even 45 minutes to one another, because this is my jam. I know that this is my jam. Oh, thank you for it. So on Haps, you're able to give these awards. That's really fun. So I just Superfro just sent a high five award, and that's 10 cents, 10 cents. So this is why HAPS is so cool, because they encourage supporting one another through giving these like fun little awards. So if you're someone who, you know, wants to give some value to community and live streaming, HAPS is the place to be. It used to be Periscope. We're all moving to HAPS now, because you can actually start monetizing. You can actually start getting paid for something that you really believe in, for something that you believe is valuable, for you being you. That's how I see it, because once you're out live, you there's no edits. There's no wait, oh, pause, hold on. No, it's just you're laying it all out as authentically and as rawly as much as possible. Yeah. Thanks for having me. Oh, thank you for picking this broadcast to share your good vibes. You shared your poems. You shared your win about not getting angry, being in traffic, in terrible traffic, and sharing your win of the chair that you've been looking for. Yes, it feels so good to be live. It feels like I'm just plugged into where I'm supposed to be. So I'm fighting for my time to make it on here at least once a week, and then more. Because, well, as a self-love coach and living the self-love lifestyle, it does not get talked about enough. And I believe that there's some confusion on what self-love really is. So I'm here to educate. I'm here to share my own personal experiences and to pay forward everything that the self-love lifestyle has given me, because your answers are in there. It's going to save you. It's going to build you up to be able to have the space to handle things that occur outside of you. There's some things that we cannot control. Would you agree on that? There's definitely some things we cannot control. We can't control the people, how they behave. We can't control how our family behaves. We can't control how our work environment behaves. We can't control, you know, politics. We can't control things that's going, again, outside of us. But guess what? We can create the space to process it. We can create the space to be able to take it in, you know, think about it, process it, and then release it back out. Because would you say that's when we get frustrated, when we don't process it? It just lands and we get irritated because we don't have the space for it. So there's magic in the space that you're able to create from the self-love world, from the self-love practice. That's what I want to say. Your self-love practice is a practice, everybody. It is not something where you go out and you pay for and you get your nails done, your hair done. That's maintenance. You know, I would like to say that's more closer to the area of self-care. Self-love is all about action. It's all about showing up to a practice to release and create space. That's the simplest way I can put it. And I'll always like bring that up when I'm on here, just to really start the education process, start the exposure of what self-love really is. Peter from the HAPS team says, hey, yay, wise words, thanks for that. You are very, very, very welcome. You are very, very welcome. So I will just end it with this. When you're not feeling good, when you're feeling bored, when you're feeling lonely, when you're feeling like you're winning, but then there's still something missing, look at the 5 areas of self. That is emotional, mental, spiritual, physical, and financial. There is probably something there that you forgot to take care of. There's probably something there that needs your attention, and that's why you don't feel fulfilled. Oftentimes, we focus on the money, the financial wins, which is great, but why is it that we still feel like we're missing something? We forgot about the other 4 areas. So if you are interested in like really getting deep and really starting on this journey, I do have the self-love course. Click on the link in my bio. It's called the 30-Day Journal. It's an online course. It's amazing. It's amazing. So that's a source. That's a tool for you. And yeah, if you would like to know more, let me know. There's 30 coaching videos in there with each journal prompt that's in there to help you get started. It's yeah, I can't say enough just from experiencing the participants that's been getting so much great tools and awareness and confidence from it. Charmaine, hello. Rudy, hello from Instagram. And Retta from Tampa, Florida's in the house. What's up? Taylor says, I highly recommend doing the 30 days of journaling. Okay, and there's different levels. Taylor has definitely experienced more than one level, so she knows what's up. So thank you, Taylor, for sharing that. She is one of the participants right there. All right, I really got to go now. I'm past my time. Again, I'm going to fight to get on here more often than more, if that makes sense. See, I'm getting a little, woo, it's a little late. Much love from me to you. Always, always, always. Once again, my name is Quinn. I go by Quinn for the Win. Self-love coach over here to support you to become your own best friend and to really win in life with the self-love lifestyle. So I will see everybody later. Oh my gosh, Joe, podcast by Mata. I haven't not seen you in forever. I know that we met each other on Periscope. Now I'm on Haps. I don't know if you've heard. Haps is the place to be now for live streaming. So yes, get a hold of me, connect with me. And I will see you the next time when I'm live. Much love. It was so fun being here. Thank you for being so amazing. Thank you for sharing your wins. If you didn't, I hope that you were able to absorb the good vibes here and carrying it on with you to the next day. All right. Good night. Good night. Good night.